Hi guys, right, we are here for day one of me sharing all of my secrets and telling you how to build your group program and become that five-figure business owner. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds to see if anybody comes on for the actual live. If you do, then let me know that you're there. And if you have any questions whilst I'm going through this, please put them in the comments block and I will answer them whilst I'm on here, or I will answer them afterwards. So I see someone has come on. Give us some thumbs or hearts. Let me know you're there. And we will start shortly. So this will be 3 days. This is day one of 3. Day one's mindset, day 2 is strategy, and day 3 is the action. Just to put into perspective what we are going to be covering over the next couple of days. So let's get started. Really how to fill a group program is, I think, often not as complicated as people think. I think there's more into actually just doing the action. So a bit of a backstory, and I know that a lot of you in the group have actually heard me talking about this already, but I had planned to launch my group program in halfway through this year. So I had this idea that I had to create all the content and get everything perfectly ready, which is absolutely not the case. That's not what you need to do. And then I found myself in a situation where I just had to fast track my business. My consulting work didn't come through, and I didn't have this safety net underneath me to help me transition through this really cushy transition period. It just didn't work out, and I had to step up really, really quickly. If I wasn't going to go back to the corporate world, which was absolutely not an option, I was loving what I was doing. And so I had to step up. So I've now formulated the information that got me really moving from A to B. And that's what I'm going to share with you. So on to mindset. The first thing is to really create something that you 100% believe in. If you're feeling a bit shady or it's not really something that you really want to put out there, it's not going to work. It has to be something that you feel is going to help people and that is going to help change lives, because you're going to be talking about it a lot. You're going to feel like a broken gramophone, and really, you know, it needs to be something you're passionate about and that you really truly believe is going to make a difference. So that's the very first step. I'm not talking about all the content development. I'm talking about the framework of what you want this program to cover off. And then, I mean, this is a really important one for me. Work as if your livelihood depends on it, because it does. When you are working in your own business and you don't have the contracting work or the 9 to 5 and you're planning to transition, you know, your income is what you need to live off. So when you don't have that safety net, when you don't have the luxury of playing it safe anymore, you will make it work. And so if you approach it with that kind of mindset, it is going to work. And then what you need to do is you need to open up the space. So if it's 10 people or 20 people or 30 people or whatever the volume of people is that you want in your group program, get yourself a whiteboard, write up that space. These people are coming to you. You do not go into scarcity mode. They are out there and they absolutely cannot wait to work with you. And keep that space open. You can also backtrack. If I want 10 people in my group, how many people do I need to engage with and speak to make that happen? So this will come again a lot into the action step that we go through. But the first thing is like actually being open to receiving these people, because if you are speaking to people on the phone, you're like, oh, I'm not sure, or whatever the case might be, they're going to feed off that energy. So, you know, you need to be so sold into your own program, and you need to be ready to speak to other people about it and open those spaces up, write them up on a whiteboard, 1 to 10, and you fill in every single person as you enroll them. Right, the next one is you need to start acting and behaving like a 5-figure owner. When you get stuck, you need to ask yourself, what would 5-figure Mel do? Because often that one thing that is going to get you the client or move you forward is the thing you put off and the thing that your safety net is keeping you in. So what would start behaving like that 5-figure business owner, because that is who you are. That is who people are buying into. This is a really important step. And I think it sounds a lot easier than it is, but really start the behavior patterns of something. It's like that fake it till you make it kind of syndrome. Really put yourself out there as that kind of person. And keep asking yourself that question. What would 5-figure Mel do? What would 5-figure Mel do? Get your energy in check. Energy is so, so important in an online business. People feed off your energy. So if you are waking up and you're feeling shit and you don't want to deal with people, people are not going to want to deal with you. You need to have the energy of the people that you want to attract, because that is what's going to attract them. So really keep your energy in check. Do the things you know that are going to keep your energy in check, even through the sales period. Getting enough sleep. You guys are health and wellness people. You know what to do. Getting enough sleep, doing your exercise, taking time out, logging off your computer, getting off social media. These are all things that are going to help you keep that energy in check. For me, I do yoga, I do meditation. Sleep is such a massive one for me. If I don't get enough sleep, I turn up with a rubbish attitude and energy. So, identify what the things are for yourself that are going to keep that energy in check, because energy is everything. Mindset is everything. Okay, and then you are going to get ready to be absolutely vulnerable and speak your truth. This is what's going to connect with the person that you want to be working with. There's no point in putting a fake facade out there. I've said this numerous times, the polish is dead. People want real, and they want you to speak from your heart. And in the online space, there's so many people that are doing the fake facade and not connecting with people. You want to connect based on your experience or how you can help change those people's lives. It doesn't have to be something directly that you're being through, but most of the time it very, very well could be. Hi, Anna, and hi, Sue. Thank you for joining. So yeah, these are the main mindset tips that I have to get started. One thing back, this again is going to come into the strategy, but be super clear on who the people are that you want to serve. Who is your ideal client? Who you're going to connect with, because you cannot speak to everybody. You need to, hi Isabel, everyone's popping on now. You need to send a message directly to that person. And again, I bang on about this all the time, but the ideal client work that you do is crucially important to your business. I've been running around in circles. Now I'm going to tell you another story. I've been running around in circles on Facebook advertising because I haven't been clear on who the person is that I want to be working with. And I'm like already a couple of months into this. Like I've spent months preparing to launch my business. So get clear on it. I've now seen the power of being so clear on who I want to deal with. So really take a step back, get clear on that ideal client work. The program you're creating is going to solve their problem. What does Anna say? Totally, the ideal client work I did with you was so helpful. Yay, I know. And we're going to get that group program filled up in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I do talk about this ideal client work stuff a lot, and it sounds laborious, but honestly, it is the starting point. If you haven't done this in your business, take a step back and get it done. Right, that is everything that I have done for the mindset today. On how to be this 5-figure business owner, monthly business owner, let me add. We are talking tomorrow at the same time about the strategy that you can put in place. So the bits and pieces that sit outside of this like woo-woo mindset stuff, that's really actually going to bring you clients. But don't eliminate this step. This is probably going to be the longest video because it's the most important. It was laborious, and I don't think Anna says it was laborious, and I don't think I could have done it unless I have the structure and accountability from you. Oh, thank you, Anna. I enjoyed working with you so much. Well, we're still working together. So on that note, I am opening 5 places, only 5 places, and at an early bird price for the group program. Now, there's 10 ladies in there already. All of them are in this group. I have asked them to share a little bit about how they felt before joining the group and how they're feeling now. And so there is only 5 spaces open. I'm going to cap the group at 20 people, but for now I'm only allowing 5 in to get 5 ladies up and running and getting going on creating your dream business about who you want to be working with and honestly making money. Because I said it in a previous Facebook Live, it's all fair and well to have this passion, but how do you actually create a business out of it is what I'm here for. So guys, if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments box, and I will check in with you all tomorrow again, same time, and we're going to talk about strategy. All right, have a good day. Bye.